Hello everyone and welcome back to UHC Survival, episode 7. And today I'm really excited because we're going to be doing a little bit of building over at spawn. I think I'm going to be building a wood shop, and I already took the liberty of collecting a little bit of wood. I'll show you what I got to start off the shop right here. This is the storage shed we made last time. And as you can see, I got a little bit of every kind of wood there, 9 stacks of all 6 different kinds of wood. So that's a really good way to start off this project. So we're going to head to spawn in a few seconds, and we'll get started on working on it. I already got us a nice plot chosen, so that's really good. I had some help claiming it. We had an empty plot, well, not an empty plot, a plot that someone had built a shop on, but they hadn't really tended to in about 2 weeks, so I got permission to knock it down and build my own shop, and that's what we're going to be doing today. So I'll see you in a few. Alright, so we're here at the plot I chose. As I said, there was an old shop right here that nobody had touched in a while, so I got permission and we tore it down, and now it's ready for building. I'm right now flirting with talking with Regal Turkey and the kid Pedro and seeing if they're still using this, but I haven't seen them on in a while, so I doubt they're still using it. So if need be, I might ask for permission to tear this down. One sec, let me deal with this. But for now it stays because I don't have any permission to tear it down. So when I get myself up now, we'll get starting on building. So I plotted this out in creative, but it was tricky to do because I didn't have the exact dimensions of over here. So it's probably going to change a little bit, and I'm going to have to figure it out right away. There used to be walls and stuff here. So I'm going to pick a location for the door, and then we'll get started with the building. Okay, so he's telling me to check this out. It's a community farm, or at least it's supposed to be. And I approve. We got a lot more space here. Potatoes. It's a lot more organized than the one we've had up there. So yeah, this is what Jelly Killer here is working on. Wheat. Doing carrots, probably have pumpkins and melons too, so that's good. Just thought I'd show that. So that would explain why the walls here were torn down, so I don't think I'll have anything over here for a while, though I'm sure somebody will move in pretty quickly. This is a pretty good spot, it's right near the center. So back to this, I think I'm going to put my door right about here. And we're going to put the oak planks right here as the flooring. Again, I'm trying to figure this out and talk at the same time. So I think that'll do it. When I put a door in, it'll go right there. And I have the rest of this plotted out with some spruce stairs. Yeah. So think of something like this. Bam. 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 Maybe it'll look like that. Who cares? I think I'm going to push this back one and give myself a little bit of grass in front of here. Yeah, I think this will work out pretty well right here. Okay, so I'm going to make the rest of these spruce stairs. Hopefully this will get the job done. I might have to go make a quick run to get more. Let's see. 2, 3. 2. I'm going to have to move this little path right here going up to their shop in a second. And then this will go down right here. So this is going to lead down right here. On this wall pointing towards the old farm, it's going to be all the signs and whatnot. And then we're going to have the chest with the wood in it over here. And the chest that the people will be paying with will be facing right towards there. So it'll look nice, I think. I'm going to go put in the rest of these stairs and I'll cut right back in. Okay, so I went ahead and blocked off the perimeter of the building, and it went a little close to this building right here, But if there's nobody living there, I'll just clear that out so it'll look very nicely. In fact, I can even clear out this little walkway right here, because the only other shop I would need to get to is right here. Heck, and I haven't even seen that open in a while. So yeah, I think this plot is going to work very well. And right now what we're going to do is we're going to put in bushes. So that's why I should have brought, but I didn't, the spruce leaves. I'm going to go get those in a second. But for now we're going to put in the flooring for this. So I'm going to try and... No. There. I'm going to try and walk and talk while I do this. So I'm going to talk a little bit about my plans for this shop. I think I'm going to be taking payment in gold most likely, because I'm doing really well on iron, and somebody cleared off their chest full of diamond on me because they were leaving the server, so I managed to get myself quite a bit. So go right here. I managed to get myself quite a bit of diamond, so I'm not really hurting for diamond or iron. So I think I'm going to be taking payment in gold, just because it's something I'm really hurting on. I mean, I'm not clean, but I'm a little bit lacking. So I'm probably going to weigh my prices based around gold. Maybe I'll have a few things selling for iron. I was thinking the dark oak wood, since it's just not worth that much to me, and there's a lot of roofed forest around this map, it's not really worth that much. So I was thinking about selling that for iron just to make it cheaper. Or selling it for gold nuggets. I'll do one or the other. And yeah, this is about what we're looking at. Door will go right here. And actually, I think I did this wrong. I'm sorry. I'm going to have to clear this out. Okay, so I went and filled in the side of here with these spruce stairs, and I put in the center with some dark oak planks. So I think that's how I'm going to lay this out. And then we're going to have most likely some jungle wood logs, like these basically, lining the side here. It's going to be tricky because I need to get them vertically up, and I need to put some scaffolding under that. So I'm going to try and throw these down really quick. And I'll talk a little bit about my plans for this shop. I was thinking about taking payment in gold, because that's really the only thing I'm honestly hurting on. So I got a big shipment of diamonds basically because somebody left the server and I happened to be the only other one on, and they basically cleared off their stuff on me. So it's a little cheaty, but I've had such bad luck with diamonds on this server, I'll take it. I know it's cheaty, but I'll take it. Free diamonds. Nobody else would deny that anyway. So I also got a little bit of iron going just for my own mining, so I don't really care for any iron at this point. The only thing I'm really hurting for is gold, so that's why it makes sense to make this as the currency for my shop. This could be a little annoying now that I don't have dirt. Let me just grab some under here. Coming to me. Nope, I guess not. So yeah, I'm looking for this little ridge on the side right here. I think this looks nice. And it's a lot of it is supply and demand. I've noticed this particular map has a lot of roofed forests, so I don't really see much point in pricing up my dark oak wood that much. There's another guy in town selling some dark oak wood. I'm going to try and beat his prices in the process of doing this. Yeah, I'll do this. Yeah, I'm kind of hurting on scaffolding right now, but it's okay. So I might go ahead and sell a little bit of stuff for iron, but probably just like something cheap like dark oak wood. Did I do this right? I don't think so. I'm going to reference this. I'll be back in a second. I miscalculated a little bit. I had it going across B8. So basically I have to bite the bullet and say, alright, sorry guys. Oh, I've got to put that sign back. Yeah, I'll do something about this if it bothers them, but again, they haven't done anything since the start, so I doubt anything will bother them. So I'm going to go ahead and adjust this to the size it should be. It should be about 8 across for the stairs, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It's a lot longer than I was kind of expecting it to be. It's kind of a chubby L more than anything. And that should about do it. So we'll clear this out. This is going to be regular oak planks. It's going to be dark oak planks in the middle, lined by oak planks on the side, basically. If that makes any sense. So this is basically what we should be looking at. Which means I can get this dirt back. Nice. Still anything there? Nope. Alright, so we clear this out. So last episode, I said something referencing how I was feeling a little crowded back where we are. Yes, this is still right. I pointed to the Volkshall project that the mods are working on. There's a guy who apparently settled in the Dark Oak Forest in between me and the Volkshall. And there's also, of course, our neighbor, Yaoye, who I haven't seen on in a few days, and a little concerned because I referenced his build to say that I was feeling a little claustrophobic last episode, and I think he took that as to mean I wasn't happy with him being around, and I hope he didn't take it that way. I haven't talked with him about it, so I don't know for sure, but he has been a very good neighbor, and I really hope to see him on again because he's been very friendly, he's been very helpful, and I hope I didn't hurt his feelings because he's been very supportive of me recording, of me playing on the server, and he's a very nice player. I really hope to see him on again. I hope I didn't hurt his feelings again. Maybe something just came up, maybe everything's fine. That's kind of what I'm hoping for. Okay, so this needs to be off a little bit. Oh, it'd suck if my axe broke while doing this. So that. And I think that's basically how the floor should look. I just gotta finish lining it with the jungle oak logs. How are we doing on those? 16. That's cutting it a little close. We'll see if it works. 2, 3. But on that note, I am very excited for 1.8 because they released the snapshot. I think 13W30C is out now as I'm recording this, and it looks really great. It's got the banners and the new terrain generation, which works that anything behind you, so that bridge right there, that would not generate, and that extremely lowered frames. Whoa. Hey there, Red Wire Wizard. Yeah, so they added all that in, and I'm really excited for that update. And that, I believe, will be accompanied by an expansion of the map on this server. So let me do something for a second. Yeah, let me lower that. So the sides here are going to be lined with birch wood planks, I think. Yeah, that's how I had it out. The door's going to be going right here. Probably have, yeah, that'll be right there. I'll just keep grass most likely out here. Yeah, dirt. And again, I'm going for a very natural look that's based around wood because I'm obviously doing a wood shop like I had mentioned earlier. And it's going to have a few windows, and that's why I'm really happy about how this location is turning to look, with this farm taken away, potentially that going away, so I'll have a little view out here. I can see the tree and the tower and whatnot back here if I have a window. So it's looking up to have a very good view from the shop, which is what I'd kind of like. Of course, nobody's staying in the shop for that long, but I still like having a good view from all of my builds. So we're just going to line this first layer here with some birch planks. And I already chose where I think I'm going to put the chest. I think we're going to have a double chest with all the wood that I own, well, all the wood that I'm selling, right here, and then we'll have the ender chest and the sales chest going right over here. I wonder if I could have it point the hopper pointing to an ender chest. I doubt that'll work, but that would be cool. Yeah, that definitely wouldn't work because I wouldn't know whose chest to put it in, but it's fun to dream, you know? So we'll line the top here. I think I had something when I built this in creative where I used I used birch stairs to give it a little bit of an edge. I'm going to try working that in here later. But for now we're just lining the wall here. It doesn't appear as though I might have enough wood for this wall, but We're going to get as much as we can going in. Again, a lot of this is going to be cut out when I install windows, but for now I just want to get the wall up. So I'm going to put this up, I think, 2 more layers, and then we're going to start working on the roof. Alright, so welcome back, says the chat. And finish the wall right here, and we're going to get working on doing a little bit of the ceiling now. And that's going to be using a lot of the acacia wood. So I'm just going to start off, I should probably make a little more, just so I can limit the trips I make. Yeah, half a stack should do. So it's going to be right off the wall by this. And that's not how I wanted that. Ow! Ow! Why do you do that? Yeah, I don't particularly care for recording at night. Should probably go this way. Go, build, block, do something. Alright, and we're off. Ow. Not off to a blazing start right now. Okay, so I don't particularly care for placing stairs like this. So I'm just going to throw a bunch of these right here, and that should hopefully speed up the process. And while I do this, I think I'm going to just talk about whatever. Another guy on the server who I've been talking a little bit with, he's started recording. I think his name is BB Rantome. Again, I suck at pronouncing names, so BB, don't take it personally, bro. But he's one of the moderator type persons who has a purple name, kind of like there's another guy on here earlier, NT Bam, who left. But he's one of the moderator quote-unquote people because he doesn't call himself that. He calls him a person who's in charge of keeping the server members in line. And he accomplished in finding a word for moderator that is more condescending than just moderator. But yeah, I kid. But he's one of the guys working on the Volksschau project, the big stone, huge, glorious German Nazi thing. I'm gonna die doing this, aren't I? Yeah, he's one of the people doing the Volksschau project. So I was thinking about helping out in that, maybe making a video or two about working on that project with him. But as of now, the only participation I've had in it has been donating a little bit of smooth stone, because that's really what they're hurting for. I've passed by it a few times. You can pretty much tell that a project like that is very stone intensive, so I've been trying to donate what I can. And it's tough because I don't exactly, god damn it, I don't exactly have silk touch. Hello, my friend. Yeah, he started recording. I think I might try and link his channel in the description. He's only got 1 episode on the server out right now, and he does a little introduction and shows what his plans for the roof are. So I think I'm going to link that in the description. But he's doing something that I'm a little intrigued by that I don't think I would do. He's going to allow people to use stuff on the server, like diamonds and gold or whatnot, to buy advertisement for their shops. And, I probably would never do anything like that. Not that I judge him or anything. That's what I didn't want to say, that I judge him for doing something like that. Because, first of all, he does a lot of work for the server aside from playing or making videos or whatnot. This is kind of all I do for the server, or for myself at the very least, and it doesn't even help anyone, is do videos. But he's kind of a moderator-esque person, so he does something for the server, so I think it's different for him to go and do something like that, but I would never receive any kind of special treatment because I record. And a few people have tried to do something like that, but or like offer me, hey, you want to do this, you do a good job recording, and they ask for shoutouts and stuff like that. Again, when I mentioned BB Rantome's video and his channel and whatnot, he didn't ask for that. I just watched it and thought it'd be a good thing to mention. But yeah, if you want to see someone working on the Volksschau project, that would be a channel I would look into, because he's put in a lot of work for that, and I think it's going to look really nice. If you love huge builds, that would definitely be a channel to look at, because it's one of the more ambitious projects I think I've seen on any SMP server I've played on. That tree is kind of looking a little blocky. I don't know. The tree's not bad, though. So yeah, there's that. I'm going to try and finish this up because this is kind of slowing me down. So I'll be back in a second. Okay, so what I went ahead and did was I took the third layer up here and put it with some acacia slabs. Oh look, we have a customer. And yeah, it comes out right above here. I realized what I'll also need to do is to line, as you can see it's a little transparent here, it's not supposed to be that way. We should actually be lining the 5th block up with birch planks. So that's where those are going to go. But for now we can start putting in the roof, quote unquote, which is really just leaves. So it looks a lot better if you have fancy graphics on. I usually don't record in fancy graphics. I'm going to do this just to show you what it looks like. It looks a little better at daytime. It doesn't necessarily blow you away, but I really like using the jungle leaves for roofing, especially in a shop like this. Oh. Bam. And so there's the roof pretty much. So at this point it's interior and a few exterior details such as the stairs. That's what the stairs look like when you don't have anything backing it. So if you just imagine that, it's what it would look like when it's done. So what I'm doing right now is I'm cutting out holes where I'm going to be putting the indents with the birch wood stairs. And I also took the liberty of cutting out the holes where the windows are going to be. So this is basically what you're looking at for the windows. The only thing I'm considering is putting one right here. Just because we have a little bit of a view going on this way. So that's the only change I might make from where we are here. But for now, I'm just going to go ahead and fill these in. This is where that window is going to be. So that's where I'm going to be filling these in. Filled these in, and I have a really good feeling business is going to be booming because people are literally shooting at me right now because my shop isn't open yet. But alright, so we are going to try and speed up this process a little bit. I'm going to go get my glass, fill in these windows, then we'll put up the signs with the prices. So we're going to try and accelerate this building process. But the exterior is pretty much almost set. I have to do a little bit of work with the lighting to make it look nice at night, but other than that, we're going to be ready. So I'm going to go put the finishing touches on this. Come on, do it. Yeah, I do have wood, by the way. Oh no! He's taking it all. See, that was the opening day deal. Pretty much first sales going in. I'm not the greatest at pricing. I either ripped him off or ripped myself off. Not sure. He didn't really debate that much, so I might have ripped myself off. But I'm going to continue working on the aesthetics of this. And apparently I have to go get some more wood, so that sucks. But yeah, at least diamonds. Diamonds are always nice. So first sale. Didn't take long. And yeah, I'm going to try and have this finished by the time I close the episode out. Alright, welcome back. This is pretty close to what the final product of this shop will look like. I plan on rearranging the lighting so it's a little more organized and a little more subtle. I plan on putting up some paintings because it looks very blank. I want to make it feel a little more homely. But this is about what my vision for this shop pretty much was. I did go ahead and put in the window, which I think looks very nice, especially when you look at it from this way. So I'm pretty satisfied. We're going to go over the prices really quickly. I cut wider... He's not on right now, I don't remember his name, but he owns about 3 or 4 shops in Spawn. He owns the steak shop, the block shop, and I think an enchanted shop over there. So he's heavily in the business. But I cut him a deal because he and a few other guys are working at a wither farm that I might actually join them in a second. But I do want to refill on my stock pretty quickly because he cleared me out. I'm gone on birch wood. I got a little bit of oak wood left over, but he cleared me out. I wish he had taken a little bit of like a mix of them, but I guess if you're doing a big build, it looks nice to have the same kind of wood. You don't want to have it all scattered. So come stop by. Hopefully I'll have a little bit more on inventory. But here are the prices. We have stack of wood, 5 gold ingots, or 2 for a gold block. That saves you 1 gold ingot, so I would go for the 2, save my gold ingot. Stack of wood, 2 diamonds. Obviously same product, but alternate, 2 diamonds. Again, I sold him 2 stacks for 1 dime, which is a total deal, but he's doing a wither skeleton farm with it, and he's been a pretty good guy on the server, so I figured opening day deal, I'll give him a little bit of a discount. But this is for the normal prices. It's not going to be that. It's going to be stack of wood, 2 diamonds, or 2 stacks for 3 diamonds. So I hope I made that pretty clear. I hope to see you guys buy. This is where you pay, thank you, come again. And this is where you help yourself to as much wood as you might need. But at the moment, I do need to refill on a little bit of wood. So hopefully by the time any of this comes out, I'll have enough wood to suit your woody needs. And I'll see you guys next time.